Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 99 of the Thunder and Lightning podcast. And it's haunted. I'm Thunder.
I'm Lightning. Excuse me? Hold on.
I'm
Cut.
Thunder.
Everybody stop. No, you're fine.
Oh.
You're fine. You said what you were supposed to. Excuse me? Do you think this channel's called Thunder and Dr. Paine? Is that what you think?
That's what I...
Is that how you think this channel works?
This is no way to
He
treat our
already
guests.
screwed up the 99th episode.
kind of how I assumed this is run, yeah.
Okay, well then go ahead, I suppose.
Should I start over?
I think,
or?
yeah, no, I guess it's Thunder and Dr. Paine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, welcome to episode 99 of the haunted Thunder and Lightning Gaming podcast. I'm Thunder.
And I'm your regular co-host, Dr. Paine.
And with us today, we have two special guests. Am I still doing this right? We have two very special guests.
I'm not going next.
I didn't expect you to.
And I'm Monsoon.
And we have Monsoon,
Yeah.
who we have tired Monsoon.
Yes, I am fresh off a 12-hour night shift.
And then our second and final guest,
I'm Lightning.
it's Lightning.
Of the Thunder and Lightning Gaming channel.
So good to have you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so hoping for your approval to
Yeah.
be on this one.
Well, we had a discussion about letting you in on this, but it,
On the 99th episode of the podcast I've been on since episode 1.
well,
you
I mean,
barely, you barely squeaked by.
yeah.
I did want to say real quick, I forgot to say this. Maybe I'll edit it back at the beginning of the podcast. But we wanted to mention that sorry that the podcast has been a little sporadic. We're trying to get things going for the 100th podcast and onward.
Mm-hmm.
So
Doing some special stuff for episode 100 that'll
Yeah.
remain a thing throughout the remaining episodes of however long this series goes.
yeah, assuming everything goes according to plan. But
Right.
yes, you are listening to episode 99 today, but it might not be like a week or two before
Correct.
episode 100 comes out.
That is correct.
Well, as always,
Tough call.
Dr. Paine, how was your week?
Well,
Since you're the co-host.
as we do, my week actually was good. I was on Nantucket this past weekend.
Ooh. Tell us a bit about that.
It's my first time being there. So the girl that I'm seeing right now works in museum and private collections.
Time out. I haven't heard about this girl. You low key dropping that you're seeing a lady friend?
I suppose that's what I'm doing through this context of this story.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. I would love, I mean, on or off mic, I would love to know more. If you don't want to divulge right now, I understand.
Okay. Well, in the I can give other contextually relevant details
Sure.
as they're related to this story. So she works with like museum and private collections care, and so there's a historic house on Nantucket that she and a couple folks are going through the collection of to clean, log, and take care of. And so I dropped in over the weekend to enjoy Nantucket and enjoy time with her there. So it was really nice. And
That's
it's
cool.
very walkable. Hence, it's a small island. It's smaller than I thought it was.
That's all cool information.
Nantucket's famous for whales, right?
Yes.
Is it the Herman Melville house? Like, does that exist?
I don't know if we want to disclose people's jobs on the podcast.
Honestly, I'm just guessing.
I can't remember. You were 100% correct that they were like the whaling place.
Yeah.
Which is like not a great history to have. Like
Right.
known for being the place that killed a lot of whales. And then aggressively didn't like how that stopped becoming an industry. But that's a lot of the history there. So
Nice.
yeah.
Very cool. Anything else you want to lay on us? Any fun things the doctor's doing that we're not privy to?
I can't think of anything else at the moment. Da-da-do.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
It's still haunted.
Yeah.
It's good to know that it's still haunted.
Just in time
Yeah,
for
it
Yeah.
is. It's
the holidays.
Yeah.
and with that, as always, do we want to move on to Monsoon's week?
Yeah.
Because it goes
Yeah.
it goes co-host, guest,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
and then the whoever announces the episode, which is typically Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the Thunder
Yeah,
and
so
Dr. Paine.
we don't
gaming
normally
channel.
have two guests, so we'll do co-host and then Monsoon and then Lightning.
No,
and then back to me.
no.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm a trash guest. So why don't we go? Why don't we go? Dr. Paine, Monsoon, Thunder. I'm just kidding. This joke's going on too long. Anyways, I was a little segue to Monsoon.
Okay. I've been
So excited.
You don't want to talk about your
You can say pass if you want.
I
I
mean-
suppose nobody's ever done it, but you can do it.
remember this is Tyler Pauline speaking.
Yeah.
So I've worked like 2 night shifts so far.
No.
Which haven't been horrible compared to other night shifts that I've had in the past.
Nice.
And depending on how the floor is, that can change. But so far, the floor is pretty okay.
Okay.
The screaming stopped anyway.
That's good.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad
Oh,
you
God.
stopped.
It's half stopped anyway. Let's see. What else did I do? Plenty of wedding stuff. That's going on. I got my. I mentioned this last podcast I was on, but I got my dress,
Mm-hmm.
my shoes, my veil, which is great.
Now, do you actually have it? Like, you get to hang
No.
on to that at your house?
No.
or-
So there, I tried on. What happened was I went to the salon with my mom, my maid of honor, and my future mom and sister-in-law, and I tried on like 7 dresses or so, and then I chose one to this is the design I want. So they're gonna
Mhm.
order it in my size, and then they're gonna let me know like, okay, like the dress is here, and then we're gonna do all like alterations that you want. So that's gonna be like a long process.
Got it. Okay, so it's a whole.
It's a whole process. Like
Yeah.
this will
That
probably,
makes sense.
this probably won't stop until like maybe like a month or week before the wedding.
Mm.
So
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna rent a tux.
yeah,
Yeah.
Pick a color I like.
yeah,
I mean,
black.
No, neon.
No.
Glow in the dark.
Yeah.
For an
Love
a
that.
se-
outside day wedding.
For a
Yeah.
10 a.m.
Well,
wedding.
Yeah, it'll look
soak
absolutely.
soak in the
it-
sun.
yeah.
Yeah.
during the
And then
day.
when you go inside, yeah.
Oh my
it'll
God.
Look, it'll look absolutely terrible during, but then when we,
Ah,
no,
great
the payoff.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Well, they're bringing up good points, Pauline. That's also my best man, by the way,
Yeah.
who brought this up.
No. No.
Yeah, do I have any creative freedom?
No.
I mean, you're gonna you and the groomsmen will all be dressed the same, and I'll probably match you guys to a degree. I do want as Gary would, one of our old professors would say, I would like a pop of flair
Okay. Yeah.
somewhere.
I have ideas for like.
Would I
30
didn't
years.
ask for your ideas. I
Well,
said
fine.
I want a pop of flair, and I think we decided that's glow in the dark jacket.
No.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well, we'll back to the drawing board.
Dang.
yeah.
How else was your week?
It was other than that it was okay. Like writing. What?
No, I like how it was like I got my dress, and other than that, it was okay.
Yeah. Oh wait. I had Lightning's family over for dinner.
Yeah,
the
that
other
was
day.
fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
We had a good time.
It's funny 'cause he came over early to do wedding stuff, and then we decided to go movie shopping for our coming trip to New Hampshire. And then during that time, my parents were home cooking 'cause my mom is head chef at the house, and she does not like anybody interfering. And so like in my head, I was like, okay, she's gonna make the staples. She's gonna make rice noodles and vegetables, and she's gonna make lumpia, which are spring rolls with meat in it. And then when we got to back to the house and Chris's family showed up again, it was just like 2 tables full of food, and I just kept like unpeeling like tinfoil after tinfoil, and like the look on Chris's face was just like he was like in shock.
Well, there
that-
was just so many things. There was like 10 whole like cuts of chicken. There was
Yeah.
lemon chicken. There was like
ribs.
4 racks of ribs. There was just like 3 different full dinners.
Yeah.
And it was a lot, and it was cool.
And then my mom also made a cake for him because it was kind of like a like a birthday celebration, which is great. But other than it was really fun, and I'm glad that you were able to come and eat with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was fun. I'm glad everybody could get together.
And I think those are the like we're still writing the book, obviously. Still working on chapter 9.
Yeah, Emery.
Yeah.
But other than that, pretty uneventful week besides working. So, yeah.
Cool.
I can go next. I know I was joking, but I can go next. Yeah, like Pauline mentioned, we had the dinner. That was really fun. I've just been doing a lot of writing for the bands and a couple of behind the scene things for the channel. Oh, can I talk about Twitch?
Oh.
Yeah, please do.
Yes, we're officially Twitch affiliates,
Mhm.
which means you can now. It's still haunted in here.
Mhm.
I'm so happy it's haunted. I appreciate the haunting, but yeah. So we're Twitch affiliates, which means people can pay to sub
Mhm.
on Twitch to our channel, which is currently titled Pierto Occult, but will soon be switched over to Thunder and Lightning Gaming.
As soon as they allow us.
Yeah.
I haven't looked into that yet.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if we want to get into all the fun special features that you can get subbing with us on Twitch.
I mean, it's the same special features.
Yeah,
that
you can
get
get on
from
anybody else.
anyone.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Not worth it.
yeah.
So yeah, so if you're a fan of Twitch, or if you don't know what Twitch is, go check out Twitch. Look us up. Links in the description of this video, and it's super exciting. It's nice. It feels like we're not justified. It feels like I don't know. I'm just glad we're finally getting somewhere.
It's validating.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Validating. It's validating, and it's super exciting.
I
Thank
will-
you, Emery.
I will say this, and I'll probably bring this up every time this comes up. If you sub on a computer, it's like $4.99, and if you sub on a phone, it's like $5.99. For some reason, everything that costs money costs more through the mobile app.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Yeah.
One thing I will say that is kind of a special feature, because this is, we're brand new on being affiliates on Twitch, is the first 10 people ever to sub to us will get a special badge next to their name. In that, even if you stop subbing, that'll always remain.
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, I can only assume, right, that if it goes away, then what difference does it make,
I bet you it's you get it, and then if you lose the sub, you lose it, but if you sub again, it's back.
Oh, okay, that would
Something
make
like
sense.
that.
I'd get that. Okay.
But I don't know that for sure. I've never been a first sub
Right.
on a channel, so I've never been able to experience that.
Well, come sub to us and find out.
I can't.
Not you.
It
I'm
did-
talking to the
okay.
people. I'm
I
talking
was
to
like,
the
I'm the
people.
one person.
No,
on planet Earth who
Whoever's
cannot.
listening, yeah, right, because it's technically your old personal channel.
Yeah.
You're the one person who can't. No, whoever's listening, in a fan of Twitch, let's try an experiment. How's about you sub to us, and we'll see how that first badge looks.
And while we're talking about it, if you're listening to this the day it came out, we'll be live 2 days from now, Sunday at
That
5.
is correct.
So
And
5
we
to
were
7.
we were also live 2 days ago.
Yes.
So where were you? But no, it's all exciting. Very excited. Anthony,
Yeah.
how about news?
Okay.
No, how was your week?
It was fine. I've been really busy getting stuff ready for I don't know. I just got a lot I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And one of those is making a video essay about Friday the 13th that will be out once again 2 days from now when you're listening to this. Do I have enough time to finish that? I don't know. We'll see.
Tune in to episode 100. We'll find out.
Tune in to Sunday unless it's not
sure.
there, and then don't tune in. I'm sure it'll be fine, I guess. Yeah, I've just been pretty busy. I haven't really been yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been you know, spending my free time doing anything worth mentioning. I did watch a movie. I could talk about that.
What movie
What'd
was
you
it?
watch?
It was Fright Night from 2011.
Oh yeah, that is right.
It was a remake of the 85 movie, and it stars Anton Yelchin, Colin Farrell, and David Tennant. It was fine. It was definitely a 2011 movie. And it was definitely supposed to be viewed in like shitty 2011 3D because shit was like flying at the screen.
Right.
Oh.
And I was like, even if this was in 3D, I don't think this would enhance the experience that much. I don't know. It was just like I didn't expect it to be great, and it like wasn't. You know, like it was just like it was entertaining, and it wasn't like wow, it was so good. It was just like it happened.
Right.
I watched it. Lots of actors I didn't expect to show up. Christopher Mintz-Plasse is in this movie. David Franco
Oh.
is in this movie.
Huh.
Which I was like, this just keeps happening where I keep watching movies and like a bunch of famous people show up and I'm like, what? But yeah, it was fine. I would, if you were like movie day, we're planning on watching Fright Night, I would sit and watch it again.
Oh, good, because that's the first one.
Oh,
for
good.
This week.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. For real news time.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
get into that.
So I did have a couple of things. First thing, I'm not sure if we've talked about on this podcast yet.
Okay.
Captain Kirk actually went up into space.
Yes.
Something worth mentioning. William Shatner.
Went into space?
Yes.
You didn't hear about this?
No.
Jeff Bezos personally invited William Shatner
Onto
to
his
go
dick rocket?
onto his dick rocket
Yes.
and shot him into space in a huge climax.
Okay.
No, it was William Shatner, two guests, Jeff Bezos, and another actual astronaut, I think.
Why
I
though?
would hope.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, for the press, I can only imagine
Right.
they shot William Shatner into space. This also, at like 90 something, has made William Shatner the oldest human being in space.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's also probably
He
it
is
was-
90.
I didn't realize
He's exactly
that.
90.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Oh.
believe that. So he is officially
Wow.
the
Jeez.
world record holder for oldest human being in
That's
space.
pretty cool.
That is super cool. Mark
Um,
Hamill actually made a tweet. He was like, "I'm genuinely concerned about the amount of people who want me to be shot into space."
Yeah, see, that's like, is Jeff Bezos and William Shatner friends, or was Jeff Bezos just like a Star Trek guy? I'm gonna put him in space.
I think he approached him with that, and then like William Shatner had to go through training
Right? Yeah, you have
because
to.
like I have a hard time believing he passed because they go through a lot of like NASA training to go into space. It's
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm not an expert, but I know you got to do that freaking tilt-a-whirl shit.
Yeah.
Centrifugal
Yeah.
machine.
Yeah, sure. She could have made that up, and I'd say, yeah, that one. I don't know. I don't know. He's an old man, but
I mean, he must
he did
have-
survive into space.
True.
right?
I
Right,
didn't
and-
think
Back.
about that.
I think legally speaking, he must have successfully completed space camp in order to, or
Right.
whatever it's called, in
'Cause-
order to.
That would have been terrible press.
Oh,
Jeff-
I know.
Jeff
You kill
Bezos-
William Shatner.
Jeff Bezos,
Kills
in other
William
news,
Shatner.
Jeff
On his dick.
Bezos killed William Shatner for the Star Trek meme
On his dick rocket.
on his climactic dick rocket.
Yeah.
I think that's how it happened. He called him up. He's like, I would like to invite you onto my dick rocket. And William Shatner's
Oh.
like, oh, okay, now I'm on board.
I will say I did watch the whole thing. It was exciting. I don't know why. I don't care about Star Trek in the slightest.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never witnessed space expedition. They were only up there for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm not even exaggerating. They
yeah.
like,
No, I'm sure you are.
It was
Yeah.
like It was more or less a very expensive, not circus, the other one. Amusement park
ride.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
Got it.
essentially the world's most expensive amusement park ride. There was also no camera in the shuttle, so it's literally just a camera watching this little
Oh.
tiny flake go all the way up to space and then fly back down. But yeah, that was. I don't think we've talked about it yet. It was a few weeks ago at this point, but I did want to mention it because it's. I mean, that's some pretty nerdy shit.
Can I bring up a story that I just love that never comes up organically, and it kind of has now?
Oh sure,
Okay, so
William Shatner in space.
no. So it's sort
Oh.
of only related. So do y'all know who Lance Bass is?
Yes.
I know the name.
Yes.
He's from NSYNC,
Okay.
one of the members of NSYNC.
Okay.
He, back in, I think, 2015, completed aeronauts training because he was going to go up into space. I forget the exact reason why. But as part of aeronauts training, you need to have like an X-ray done, and they found like something wrong with Lance Bass. He was like sick or something, and because of that, they were able to save Lance Bass's life, but also he was not allowed to go up into space on the mission he trained for. And because this training happened, Lance Bass has retained fluent Russian,
Oh,
wow.
But-
that's horrifying.
but also my favorite bit of trivia about this: spaceships, the way they're designed is they have to be a certain weight, and Lance Bass wasn't going to be on this mission anymore.
Oh.
So what they had to do was they had a bucket of stuff that weighed exactly the same amount as Lance Bass.
Nice.
That's
And I guess what I'm
hysterical.
saying is somewhere out there's a Lance Bass bucket, and I want to know if I can own it. I would like the Lance Bass bucket. I would like to purchase it with my money. And if I ever have a band or something, I'm gonna call it Lance Bass Bucket.
That's a good band name. That's a
Mm.
good punk
That is-
band name.
Yeah.
It's just yeah, can you have a proper name in your band? I don't see why not, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
A full name? Yeah, it gets a little dicey with full name, huh?
Yeah.
If somebody called their band the Chris DeLuca Show,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting here like, oh,
the Chris DeLuca experience,
There
and
we go.
no one in the band is called Chris DeLuca.
yeah,
Yeah.
be a little,
Yeah, sorry
be a
to-
little odd. No,
Sorry to
that was
derail
great.
news immediately.
That was
You were
great.
talking about aeronautics training, and I was like, well, do I have an anecdote for you?
No, I love it. I have two other things, but if you want to take it, Pauline, I know you had something.
Oh yeah. This kind of like maybe not like shocked me, but I was like, okay, like fine. So the new Marvel's Eternals is coming out November 5th, which I'm actually pretty excited for because I
God,
love.
everything's happening November 5th.
You're not gonna no spoilers.
No,
right?
no.
Okay.
I love. I'm excited for it just because I love Gemma Chan. She's beautiful and also she's a really good actress. Anywho, this someone made it like as a news thing. I guess it's gonna be the first Marvel movie to have a sex scene, which I'm thinking to myself like, I don't think that's really right because didn't Iron Man have somewhat of a sex scene at the very start of the movie?
Well, I feel like Iron Man, because I was also thinking that as you were saying that.
Does Iron Man have sex in the first Iron Man
I
movie?
think they cut away.
Robert Downey
Yeah, they
Jr.
cut
was
away.
the like reporter.
The reporter lady, yeah.
That's Iron Man 3, I thought.
That's Iron Man 1.
Yeah, that's Iron Man
It's
1.
the first one because then they introduced Jarvis
And
in
she's
that
all-
And
scene.
Pepper.
and
and-
she's all
and,
pissed at the end of the
yeah.
movie.
Oh, that's right. And
Yeah.
Pepper, who's just the
Yeah.
assistant at this point,
Yeah.
is like, here's your goodie bag or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes.
Right.
Okay,
She
yeah.
Takes out the trash. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
there we
right.
go, yeah.
Yes, oh, that's right. That's right.
But I feel like they did the tasteful cutaway thing, so I'm
Yeah.
wondering if this one is like probably no nudity, but just like
Well,
getting,
yeah.
Yeah,
getting
they-
some bump and grinds in there.
Apparently they
Oh.
said like this is a
Oh.
what?
Just Emery.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I guess they said like this was like a very quote unquote G-rated scene, so I wouldn't be surprised if like it did like the cutaways or like specific angles, but
Well,
like
if that's the case, then no, they did it in Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a G-rated sex scene.
Yeah. But like
well, no, I think the difference is in Iron Man, they literally cut away to another scene.
right.
But I'm thinking what they're going to do in Eternals is like the scene is happening, you're just not seeing it.
Yeah.
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Okay.
Like the camera's still in the scene somewhere.
Yeah.
gotcha.
I just thought it was like weird that this
Oh,
would be
it's odd.
news. But like, I mean, like according to Chloe Zhao, who is the director of this movie, I guess like because like there's gonna be like a love triangle between the three central characters, Cersei, Icarus, and then Dane, who's not an internal. I guess like it was like, oh, this is gonna be more compelling if there's a sex scene. And I'm like, okay, like, oh well.
I bet we're gonna watch this movie, see that scene, and now that it's been hyped, I feel like we're gonna be like, yeah, the movie didn't need
Yeah.
Right.
it. Could have survived without it.
I don't
I
know.
don't think there's ever been a sex scene in a movie that was like
forwarded the plot.
fundamental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, is it me or does it feel like this is probably Angelina Jolie's doing? Like, I feel like
Yeah,
Angelina
probably.
Jolie always is like, what if we had like a sexy scene in this one?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know.
I'll be pissed if some of those weird, like they're starting to bring in those weird '90s actors like Angelina Jolie. I'd be surprised if Brad Pitt doesn't get in on it at some point. I'm gonna be pissed if
mean-
they show up and they're like, "What if we made it like our movies?"
Wasn't-
Brad Pitt was a bad
Yeah.
example. I really like Brad Pitt.
Wasn't Brad Pitt in Deadpool anyway?
He was in
He was
Deadpool
already in
too.
Deadpool.
He was
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's not MCU, but he did
Yeah.
play the
It is now,
Invisible.
motherfucker.
but not at that point.
Yeah.
I
Right.
forgot about that.
The Invisible
Yeah,
Dude.
he was the Invisible Man,
Yeah.
something like that.
And-
I'm gonna be
Well,
pissed
he's
if
dead
they
now,
they like
so.
if Tom Cruise rolls up and he's like, all right, but this one has Scientology in it,
Oh no.
and it's like, oh, okay.
Brad Pitt, sci-tie? I
no,
don't think
I said
so.
Tom
No,
Cruise.
yeah.
Oh, you said Tom Cruise. I'm sorry.
Tom Cruise would be bad. He would like
Yeah.
take control of that.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, and I feel
Yeah.
like if that's the case, because that's a good point. Like, don't. These actors had their time. Now they're
Right.
like, don't. You don't need Angelina Jolie if
there's-
that's the case.
If there's anything like if there's a Marvel movie that I'm like iffy about, the one thing I never worry about is casting because they've always had the same woman,
Yeah.
Sarah
Yeah.
Haley Finn, do the casting, and she is absolutely incredible. She's been incredible thus far. So I saw the weird kind of star-studded casting for Eternals, and I was just like, cool.
yeah, we'll
Neat.
see.
Honestly, like there are 10 Eternals, so like I would be
That's a
surprised. I would be surprised if all of them survived, especially like Angelina Jolie's character, because like she's like this giant like A-list movie star, and
Mm.
I'd be surprised if she would, keep doing.
Oh, appear in more of them.
yeah, but I mean,
Good point.
I wouldn't complain if she.
Right.
It would be very exciting because her character's like looks like a real badass, but like.
Mm.
I would be surprised, but I wouldn't complain about it, I should say. But I am very excited for that movie.
Yeah, me too. I didn't realize it came on November 5th. That's
Yeah,
also the
it's
day
close.
that's also the day that Animal Crossing stuff comes out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
So
Yeah.
I have one, maybe two more things.
yeah, go for it.
Have you heard about Beatles Get Back, the documentary?
No.
It's on
Okay.
Disney Plus.
Hold on, is it already?
No.
Oh, okay. Actually, I can tell you exactly when it comes out. Beatles Get Back, which is yeah. Oh, it doesn't have the date on there. That's okay. Is a documentary that was made in the final days of the Beatles
Okay.
Yes.
and hasn't been released until now.
Oh, do we know why?
I think legal reasons, because the rights to the Beatles went bananas. They kept it, and they kept it away from everybody. Then they sold
Right.
it to Michael Jackson, and then
Well,
Michael
now-
Jackson lost it, and I think Apple owns it now.
No one owns it. It's been enough time that it's in the public domain. That's why like Beatles music started showing up in like commercials, and they made that Yesterday movie and all that stuff. I don't think anyone owns it.
I think it's 75 years after the creation of the
I thought it
piece.
was 50.
I think it's 75.
Oh, okay.
If
Then-
it is 50, then you're still... No. Yeah,
No, if
actually, you'd
it's-
probably be right.
If it's
Yeah, yeah.
50, I would be right. But if it's 75, then to answer your question, I do not know who owns the
Yeah.
Beatles right now.
But regardless,
Whoever it is, it seems like they're less litigious than Michael Jackson's estate
Right,
because
right.
Beatles music has been showing up and stuff again.
right. Guess who directed it?
Oh Christ! I don't know enough about old timey.
Oh, it does need to be old-timey. It's a director, a film director.
He's quite famous.
But you mean I thought this would be someone who directed it back then.
So this person got the footage and edited and compiled.
Oh, then it's
and-
probably Peter Jackson.
It is
'cause
Peter
He loves
Jackson.
doing this stuff. He just did that with that military movie. I forget what
Yeah.
it was called, but he took like I think it was like 25 minutes of old military footage, and he colored it. He put sound effects. He had people voicing it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so he that's like what he's doing right now. So I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah.
He I They advertised it as such, and I'm very curious if it's like a mini series or one movie, or if this is just the total amount of film that he received, and now he's cutting it down. But it said 57 hours
Oh my God.
of
Oh
the
my
Beatles.
God.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
And I don't know if that's
not
what they're
realize that.
releasing, if that's what he received and
No,
is
I-
now cutting down.
I bet you it'll be like, yeah. You watch a lot of documentaries. What's the like going like?
It's like an hour and a half, 2
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, yeah.
But
and
if it's a docu-series,
right,
that's a
true.
total. Then it's like an hour a pop.
Yeah, then we
and then
could-
he could get 57 episodes out of it.
Right.
or even just a real solid meaty 13 episodes. Cut
Right.
that footage
Yeah.
down
Right.
I'd
into
say that's more
yeah.
likely.
Right.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But they said this is the most intimate you're ever gonna see the Beatles.
That's really cool.
Interesting.
And it's true. They're literally in the commercial. The trailer is amazing. They're literally sitting there, and it looks like a modern day documentary. It's like surreal seeing these icons, and like you're seeing them
Mhm.
through a different eye.
yeah.
Because one of them just looks in the camera, and they're like, "Well, George quit today." And it's
Huh.
like, "What?
Yeah.
They had that on film?"
yeah.
And they're sitting
That's
there
cool.
writing lyrics and stuff. Like it's really
It sounds
it's
like
really cool.
it sounds like if this came out back then, or if this exact same documentary came out about like a band that's popular right now, it wouldn't make news. But the fact that it's a Beatles documentary we never got and it's releasing now,
Yeah. Oh, it's insane. It's really cool, and it really seems like it's going to be really interesting. And have I said really enough?
probably.
Okay.
Hard to say.
Really, Dr. Paine?
So
yes.
when is that releasing? Did you mention that?
So it wasn't on the picture.
Got it.
Yeah,
I
everybody's
hold on.
everybody's grabbing their phones
I
right now.
got
I'm
it.
sure we'll find out. In a second. So everybody just calm down. While they're looking for
Calm
it.
down at
Chill
home.
out. Yeah.
Get your hand off your
Novem-
phone.
Chill
November
out. Stop scrubbing. He's gonna get it in a second.
November 25th.
Nice.
November 25th.
Oh.
Wow, it's not far away.
That's like gotta be
Like a month
Thanksgiving,
away?
Yeah,
right?
that's actually Thanksgiving.
Oh.
No, it's sorry, hold on. That is Thanksgiving.
Da, da, da.
Oh.
So
Hey,
cut-
I'll watch it on
Nice
Thanksgiving.
little Thanksgiving thing with the fam.
show up maskless to your family's house, argue about politics, and then watch Beatles Get Back on Disney Plus for $12.99 a month.
Oh. Something Pauline showed me that I've seen nowhere in the news except what she showed me, but breaking news.
Thunder and Lightning breaking news segment.
Alec Baldwin killed 2 people.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
this is not breaking news at
No,
all.
I know
This
it's
is-
not.
Are we actually going to talk about this super depressing story?
I don't
wasn't
think we
gonna-
have to get into detail, but it's something that should be mentioned.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was a complete accident.
Yeah, it sounds like it was an accident.
Also,
It's-
it wasn't
Super
2
tragic.
people. It was one
it was
person.
one person, and then somebody else got seriously injured.
oh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what it was. Okay,
Yeah.
my apologies.
Yeah, it was one person.
Although I am curious how like he was, if it was like, I know that was an accident, but how would one bullet kill somebody, and then were they like standing like right behind each other, or like?
Oh,
I
and then
don't- I
injure
don't
somebody
know.
else.
Yeah.
I have to
Ricochet.
assume,
Well, maybe,
Yeah,
yeah.
close enough to get seriously injured together. Yeah.
I can only assume that whoever was supposed to not load this gun, which I'm going to circle back to that in a sec, loaded it, gave it to Alec Baldwin. Him and this woman were examining it, and it fired. And then I'm sure they were like working in close
Yeah.
proximity
Yeah.
to it. Why do we have guns on set at all?
Real guns, right?
Real guns.
Why
I
aren't
thought
they
real
just
guns.
fake guns?
Can I be honest with you? This isn't the first time it's happened in Hollywood.
Right.
Bruce
Of course
Lee's
not.
kid
Brandon
died.
Lee died
Brandon
on the
Lee.
set of The Crow.
I
yeah.
thought
Yeah.
that ended real guns on set. I
yeah,
thought
why
that was
can't
the
we
end
just
of it.
why can't we just add smoke and muzzle flash in CGI
they
after the
I thought
effect?
they already did
Or,
that
I
too.
mean, there's prop guns that do make the flash and the bang and the smoke, and like it's a thing. They don't have to be real. I don't understand the real gun aspect.
Yeah, I don't.
Was this a real gun or was it a prop gun?
Prop guns don't fire real bullets.
Prop guns
so-
don't fire bullets.
Right.
So
was it a
definitely
bullet or
Or
was
was
it
it a blank?
which is what killed Brandon Lee. So like
That's
still
true, too.
Yeah, I
lethal.
think I read that it was a prop gun with a blank that,
Okay.
but like just the firing, like it still fires like an actual like ammunition. So even though it is a blank, so like your point's like extremely valid. Like why not just do like the CGI?
Yeah, I don't get
Yeah,
it.
there's enough smoke and mirrors and Hollywood tricks to fake real gun.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I don't
Why
understand.
risk this? This does not seem worth it.
right. She
CGI has got to the point where I bet you could go like this, and they could put a fake gun in your hand and make it look super real.
Right.
Like I'm only
Sure.
joking
No,
a little
sure.
bit.
Sure.
Yeah. She was only 40 when she passed.
Oh
So.
gosh.
Anyway.
How over the top? Just put a prop gun in your hand. I'm just stuck on CGI gun. I'm stuck
Yeah.
on somebody doesn't want to hold a gun and they put a CGI gun in his hand.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be over the top.
I don't know. It seems silly that we're still that live guns are on set. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
Yeah.
Silly. Sorry to end the news like that.
Anyway.
I just saw that last minute and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you didn't hear about this.
No, I did. We haven't had a podcast in so long.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean I saw the news. I just assumed we weren't going to talk about it.
Oh, I mean, you can cut it out if you want.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Do we have any other news that we can talk
I-
about
I-
before we
I
segue
can-
into our goofy segment about sex toys?
I got one more.
Cool.
Dungeons and Dragons makes big change to lore in new book.
Oh, I heard about this.
No.
What are they doing?
Sorry, hold on. The article just glitched out of me.
Hold on though. Tell us what article it is.
From comicbook.com. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a new D&D book,
Yeah.
and they're changing things to the lore. To which I say, who cares? Don't
Right.
we all make up our own story anyways?
Right.
Oh, you don't
right.
have to follow what's in the book.
Yeah, I guess
No,
like they're like
but-
changing like gods and like how the creation story happened for the universe, but like
Yeah, whatever.
even so, like
I'll tell you what though, that like one D&D campaign that's probably been going on between friends for 20 years who have just been following the book to a T. He's just down in his basement just throwing miniatures on it. Been building this story around the actual D&D lore.
throwing
Just
dice around.
Pissed. Yeah, he's just making a mess.
Do you want to know what I found out? Speaking of D&D lore, Driz Do'Urden, if there was ever a main character of the D&D universe, it's the elf Driz Do'Urden. He has two blades. One of them is called Icewind. I think it's called Icewind Deathbringer, and the other one is called Twinkle.
That's
And
good.
that's not a joke. Twinkle actually broke at one point, and he was using a different sword, with an actually badass name, and then he got Twinkle fixed, and now it's Twinkle again, but it's even better than it was last time.
Oh.
So the story goes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Y'all know about
What
Gwyneth
y'all know
Paltrow?
about Gwyneth
Yes.
Paltrow?
What y'all know about Gwyneth Paltrow, star of Shallow Hal, and
Wow.
and
Wow.
and Avengers Endgame. So this is I'm gonna try to not show it, Emery. But
Emery,
this-
stop looking.
This is
not
called-
looking.
This is called the Brain Co. Focus Calm. Sorry, it's
Brain go.
we'll get
Focus
to what
calm.
that we'll get to that in a sec.
Column?
Calm.
Comb.
Comb?
No. Sorry. Okay, I will spell it. Capital FOCUS. Focus.
Yes.
Focus.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
No space.
Me and Emery were both like, how does this word start with an F?
Capital F OCUS. No space. Capital CALM. Focus calm.
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 Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It is a bracelet.
Okay.
Here's the picture of said bracelet.
All right.
Okay.
And here's the description of the product details, if you were. Focus Calm works like this. You put it on. Oh, sorry, it's a headband.
Oh.
Focus Calm works like this. You put on the headband a wearable electroencephalogram that measures electrical activity in the brain and connect it by Bluetooth to the Focus Calm app.
What?
Through the app, you play brain games and relax with guided meditation. All parts of the system work together to provide you with neurofeedback, a visual representation of your brain activity during these exercises. That neurofeedback helps you identify focus and calm states, which over time and with consistent practice is a serious step towards mental self-regulation.
Okay, so
Oh
hold
my
on.
God.
If this thing, don't tell us because we're gonna guess. But if
Right.
this thing is under $20, we're doing a Dr. Paine episode on
Oh yeah.
it. So it's a mood ring for your head.
It's a mood ring for your head that you use the Force from Star Wars properties to control a phone app.
Yeah,
So
that's
Here's
crazy.
here's a picture of a woman using it.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you remember in the Museum of Science, like they had this kind of thing where like it was between you and another person, and you would try to use your brainwaves to move a ball.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of that for some reason.
Yeah, except now you can explore the intricacies of a phone app
Yeah.
with your brain, I guess.
Okay, so you have the thing on, and you have a phone app, and you play a game, and the headband says, "You feel more calm now," or it's
No,
like,
the headband says, "This is what I think you need to be more calm." Now that I've tested your
Oh.
brain with this game of Tetris you played with your mind.
okay,
Uh,
I guess that's helpful.
You probably wouldn't be
Emery, it's a mood ring.
Tetris.
It's a mood headband.
It's yeah.
Does it change
And
color?
I think what you meant to say, does it change color? No, I don't think so.
Not
And I
worth
think what
it
you
then.
meant to
Wow.
say
Coming
is,
soon.
Not
I
worth
think what
it.
you meant to say,
Not
you said
worth
you said this sounds useful. I think what you meant to say is this would sound useful if it wasn't fakey fake.
Well, right.
bullshit.
If it wasn't.
Well, no,
entirely,
Pauline had a
yeah.
good point.
If it doesn't change
Color or nothing.
then
No, it
It's
seems
not
like
worth
when
it.
it's
What
on, it glows
is-
blue, and when it's off, it doesn't. So
Boo.
if that
Well, I hope you
uh,
like blue.
If I
counts.
saw somebody with like an electric headband, like jogging or something,
like this woman right here.
yeah, I think I'd be like, oh my god, why is your headband glowing? Are you a superhero?
Mm.
Is walking gaining you power and it's being summoned through this headband?
Yeah, this is my lantern. I'm a Green Lantern core, and I need to physically run
good.
to
Ah.
charge it.
What bullshit?
Uh,
How pissed would you be if
Oh, that would be
the guy
awful.
next to you got the ring and just
the ring that you just like, all right, I'm good for 7 hours.
and you get the headband you have to run to charge?
I mean, granted, there are blue lanterns out there, but like I don't think they would.
I don't think.
I
They
don't
would be
think there's
very
any
happy.
headband
That's
related
how
Yeah.
it works. Yeah, no.
lanterns.
So
How much?
yeah, let's do Dr. Paine first. How much do
Sure.
you think? How much do you think the good people at BrainCo, a Goop subsidiary, are charging for this relaxation electroencephalogram headband?
I
Okay.
had goop news.
Oh,
After this,
okay.
we can finish, and then I have goop news.
All right. I'm gonna break this down into the sub costs of each aspect of this. So
Okay.
I would assume the headband, if it didn't do anything,
Right.
would be like $80 somehow. And so then the fact that it is blue, let's add $40. So we're at 120.
I see.
It does brain things.
Uh-huh.
That sounds expensive.
It is. They did make me have to sound out and say the word electroencephalogram, which
Right.
halfway through that sentence, that word, I did feel it natural coming out of my mouth, and then I remembered that's because that's what Plankton's wife is. Anyways,
So electroencephalogram.
Is that what she is?
That's
I think
It's-
she's in an electroencephalograph, but you know.
I mean, it's an
Okay.
EEG, so like it just monitors your brainwaves. Like it's that in movies when you see like them in the hospital and they have like all the tags attached to their skull.
Mhm.
That's essentially what it is.
Yeah.
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 No, I
Okay.
think that they just found a big word and used it for
Yeah, probably.
Patrick's wife.
Probably.
I mean, Plankton's wife.
Anyway.
So what do you got?
So that's 7 syllables. I'm gonna do $50 a syllable.
God.
Nice.
So that's $350 plus the 120 is $470. They have an app. They had to develop that app.
Yeah.
They did have to develop
Yeah,
the
Uh,
someone at BrainCo had to develop this app.
$300
for the app.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
So what am I at? 770. Rounded out. $800.
Hold on. Do you think you buy this piece of shit and then you also have to pay to download the app? I'd be
No,
pissed.
I just think they're charging.
Yeah, they would charge
I
for
Oh,
found-
they
they're-
put the charge
they'll
in the
put the-
headband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I
Yeah.
found the app. It's free to install.
Well,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah, but still.
it's thrown into the cost of the $800 headband.
Oh, this is a new part of our game. I have 1-star reviews for this app.
Oh, please.
Oh.
Let's get it. What do we
Are
got?
they mainly 1-star reviews?
It seems like. Okay. So there's 7 reviews. That's it.
Good.
We
Uh,
can find reviews for her shit.
no,
That's
for
really
the app.
For the
on
exciting.
app.
the Google App Store.
Oh, okay.
So this review is 5 stars. It says very well designed and helpful. Right above that is a 1-star review that says complete useless. Bought a lifetime subscription.
Oh.
Can't use it.
Oh,
no.
Customer service is 0 help. Reinstalled app. Now device won't connect. Very expensive waste of money. Do not purchase.
Good.
Wow.
This person says a 2-star review says it seems promising, but the lifetime membership. Oh, it seemed promising. Bought the lifetime membership, but recently I no longer have access, and I'm starting to worry the company ghosted us.
Wow.
Shocking.
Oh, wow. They're worrying. That's like the opposite of what this is meant to.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh no.
See, Emery, if it just changed colors, we wouldn't need the
We
stupid
wouldn't-
app.
I would have there'd be a lot of money if this changed colors, but
Yeah.
it's just blue.
Those
so.
are the only 3. I accidentally read them all. Those are the only 3 reviews that have words. The rest are just like I gave it 5 stars and then I fucked off
Oh.
Oh.
and didn't
Okay.
write a little paragraph about it.
I mean, okay, so there's how many reviews?
There's 7, and 3 of them, or 2 of them were negative.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the other 5 were 1 Gwyneth Paltrow,
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
her husband, 3 a friend, and then a friend.
And
And
then they got
on.
that model who wore it to be like, pull out your phone, please.
Yeah.
Just
And
give it a 5.
Just give it a 5-star. Like,
All right. So Emery's rounding it up to 800.
Yeah.
Pauline.
That's your guess is 800.
yes.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say 225.
Okay.
Anthony, look at me.
Yeah.
Gwyneth has been getting cheap on us the last couple of episodes.
Well, her site kind of got an overhaul, you know.
I know. I'm going $90.
No way.
Oh.
No way.
I'm going $90.
No.
She's been cheaping out on us with the price. It has been so much lower than I tip. I want to say 150. I want to say 200. I'm saying 90 because it has been
$90.
significantly less
But there's
than my
an app
guesses.
attached. I don't know.
Damn.
There's an app attached to
That'd
this,
be,
so I don't know.
That'd be nuts.
I want to, before I say this price, I would just want to remind everyone of the key words that would probably have helped you out in this department. We've got wearable, we've got Bluetooth, and we've got electroencephalogram.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
I counted that.
Monsoon, you did count all the.
Yeah.
I saw you do that. You were very focused on that. Not so calm though. Monsoon wins. It is $199.
Wow.
Wow.
Free shipping, of course.
Free
Wow.
shipping.
Of course,
of course.
Friendly
All right.
reminder that everything on Goop.com is free shipping.
What a steal.
Would you like to tell me the news you had about Goop while I look for a second product?
They have a new Netflix show.
Oh yeah.
We've talked about
What?
this.
It's not news then. Moving on.
But is it out now?
Yeah, I actually did skim
And
an
it's
episode.
not. It's
It's
not.
all about sex.
It's not.
It's
the Goop,
all about sex.
It's not the Goop Lab season 2,
No.
right? It's
No,
something
it's about
else.
forcing these couples to fuck in front of the camera, but they're not going to show any of it.
Oh.
What is it called?
It's like Goop and sex and shit. It's like that's pretty
Ew.
close to what the actual
Yeah.
title is.
Goop and sex and shit.
It's something like that.
It's like therapy for like
I'm gonna look it up.
sex therapy
I'm
for
gonna look it
couples,
up.
but
You
it's
keep
like
doing what you're doing.
fake.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is
Yeah,
a
it's definitely fake.
Monsieur Gabriel candy bag. That's what it's called. It looks like this. It is in fact a purse.
Okay, looks like a
Mm.
bag. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a-
we're doing a purse. Okay, is it also a dildo though?
Ugh.
Well, let's go down to the product details.
It's called Sex, Love, and Goop.
Gross.
Oh.
That's worse than what you said. You said like goop sex shit, and I was like,
Goop and sex and shit.
yours was better
Yours is-
somehow.
yours is
somehow
better.
yours was better.
Mine
Yeah.
somehow sounds like a German word.
What is it? Love
Goop
and
and sex and shit.
love and sex and goop.
Love and sex. Maybe comma sex and goop.
Love, sex, and goop. All right, now that you guys are fucking, I got some goop in here.
Oh.
Wait, is your version they like slimed them as
Yeah.
they're having sex? That's
Yeah, I've always been, you know that picture from the Teletubbies that back in the day
Yes.
people were like, this is what McDonald's burgers are made out of, and it's
Oh,
like
yes.
Yeah, the
pink
pink
sludge.
thing, yeah.
yeah.
That's whenever I hear the word goop, that's what I think of.
Right.
The Tubby Custard Machine from Teletubbies, a show that I was forced to watch because I had a younger brother. In a delightful caramel hue, this glossy brushed calfskin bag has an
Gwyneth.
elegant curved. Yeah, that means cows, right?
Yeah.
Baby cows.
Baby cows.
Has an elegant curved strap you can slip over your shoulder or swing by hand. And at over 4 inches deep and almost 10 inches wide, it's perfectly sized to fit all the essentials you never leave the house without. Phone, cards, keys, Goop lip balm. It's a sleek and practical design you'll be reaching for whether you're headed to the market or Saturday night's reservation. 100% leather, made in Italy.
Oh jeez.
Gwyneth Paltrow. How dare you?
That's actually ironic. Cause like she's been promoting like veganism and
No
that kind of stuff.
shit.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
So here
I
we've
am
got a
deeply disappointed.
Here we've got a purse. It's called a candy bag. I can only assume because it's caramel colored, even though we're not all idiots here. We know that caramel is not candy. It's its own thing.
Yeah.
It's closer to chocolate than it is candy, in my opinion. They other than that, you heard the stuff. It's 100% leather, and it was made in Italy. But other than that, it just seems like a regular old purse, one that they promote. You could use if you're headed to the market or Saturday night's reservation, which I can only assume they mean in a fancy restaurant with your
Right.
significant other.
Probably.
Or your girlfriends or that kind of stuff.
I thought you took she meant your friends. You're hanging out with your friends. I thought she meant or you leave the wife at home and go out with your side chick.
Oh.
It was all right, Polly. What a weird setup you have for
Right.
this purse.
All right, Emery, what do you got?
Well, I'm gonna, I know it said what it said,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna go the route that this is a magical bag, which
Made out of baby cows.
which turns everything you put into it into a candy version of that thing.
That would be delicious.
Right. And tragic.
Yes.
if you put money in there.
Or
you
your
put
phone.
money,
Or your phone.
like if your hand goes a little bit
Oh
into
no!
it,
Oh my
like,
God!
this is like a King Midas
Yeah, like the
and
candy,
or
the candy touch.
like Skittles, commercial situation. If you remember that.
I feel like it's not uncommon to see a tiny dog in a purse.
Oh, no!
no. Yeah.
Oh my God!
So,
I believe I remember a subplot where Clifford, as a baby, was a purse dog because he was so
yes.
small. When they retconned the fact that he grew up overnight, and they made a whole show about it. I'm not angry about it. It's just,
that movie's coming out soon.
Yeah, it
right?
is coming out soon.
Yeah, why does it take place in New York and not Birdwell Island? They
Uh,
literally made a big island for a big dog.
No,
and they're
but
like,
you-
let's cast it in New York.
Yeah, but remember, he gets too big for the apartment, so they have to move to Birdwell
Yeah, they do
Island.
that in the theme song, Pauline. They're making a whole show, a movie about post theme song.
Episode 0.
Anyways,
Yeah.
what do you got for me?
So, now I'm trying to decide, this feels like a cursed item.
Cursed.
So,
For
You made it a
Halloween.
cursed
I
item.
did. So, are they... can they not get rid of it? Are they desperate to get rid of it and get it out of their hands into a willing buyer? So they're marking it down, so that the curse does not afflict them anymore. Potentially, it's still.
Or do they have a minimum price that they can sell it for to appease the outer god that they they shucked this from?
Probably. Okay, so where I have to work within limits here. What would that minimum price be so set by the divine that they're gonna try and hit because I want to get rid of it? It's made from leather in Italy. They had to sacrifice a young calf to make this.
No, wait, it's not funny.
I'm not. I wouldn't say that. $200.
Ooh,
Okay.
Okay.
Monsoon.
I am a woman, so I...
Hear me roar. Wait, what was your point?
No, I mean, I use purses,
Oh, that's fair.
obviously, so... I also...
That's a good point. What would your purse is fucked, you need a new one. How much are you paying for a purse?
honestly, I've, for Coach and, Kate Spade and... I mean, I don't buy Gucci, but, that's another... brand name that I could think of. I've seen, purses like that go for, $150.
Well, this
So-
purse is
Hold on, it's not-
Monsieur Gabriel.
Oh.
So
that household
I don't know
name.
if that's a brand you recognize, but
I
it's one that
honestly-
Goop thinks you should.
I honestly don't know. I'm gonna say, $190.
Okay. Monsieur Lightning.
What is $300?
Oh, that was
the
that was your
Jeopardy.
answer in the form of a Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 300. You said
200.
And you said 190.
Yeah.
Okay, that would make, I guess, Chris the winner
Oh wow.
because this purse will set you back $495.
Oh
Oh my God.
Oh.
So many dead baby cows.
Or free shipping, of course, or 4 interest-free payments of $123.75.
That's way too much for
using
a purse.
Afterpay.
That's not even a big purse.
I know.
Also,
And it
I'm
turns
not gonna,
everything into chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do this again. But in the more from Monsieur Gavriel section at the bottom of the page, there's a Monsieur Gavriel Tulipano bag, petal soft white with a bloom-like shape, just like the flower it's named after. That's going for $6.95.
Can I see a picture of it?
What?
Yeah, it's just a bag, Pauline.
Oh,
The problem is
no.
it's just a bag. This one doesn't even turn your shit into candy.
That doesn't even look like a. That looks like a regular
that's
tote bag,
bullshit.
honestly.
And then right next to that, Monsieur Gavriel Dream Ballerina Shoes. Found, the perfect addition to your French girl starter kit. Whatever that means.
God.
$3.75 for those bad boys.
It's like people who like have a poster of the Eiffel Tower and like hanging on their room. So yeah.
Yeah, fuck those people.
No, don't.
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
actually no.
Eat the rich.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
Get him in this bag.
Yeah, put him
Put
in the
'em in the
bag.
Stuff her in the bag.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
It's been bothering me for
I've
a
closed
while.
the app. So.
Oh, that's fine. No, no,
okay.
that's fine. This question's been bothering me for a long time sitting
Okay.
here. Let's say a fire was to start
Okay.
and the outside of this bag catches fire. Does the fire then turn to chocolate in this pocket
Oh,
dimension
God.
Oh, interesting.
that we've created?
Um,
Then what would it turn into though?
Chocolate.
But in what form? Because
G- that's a good
well,
question.
it is a candy. Like that's a large umbrella.
Okay, that's the thing. Is it I put my phone into it, I take the phone out, it's a candy phone, or is it like the Skittles commercials where I put my phone in and it turns into M&Ms and now I just have a phone-sized pile
I'm
of M&Ms?
picturing just we dump this microphone into there and now we have a chocolate microphone.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
See, I would have liked it if you said the other one because now it gets complicated with the fire. I guess fire would turn into cotton candy, right?
no.
Oh, so you're having it
I-
turn into
I can
different
see the
candies. That's cool.
parallel.
I like that.
I'm having
there.
it turn into something relevant to like we dipped the microphone in solid chocolate microphone, but we dipped like a Nintendo Switch in there, and now we have like a rock candy brick of Nintendo Switch, and I feel like fire, if it's gonna turn, it can't solidify.
No.
So I think it would. I think I was just trying to see the closest candy parallel to the substance that is fire, and I think I've landed on cotton candy.
Cinnamon cotton candy.
That sounds like hell. That sounds like torture.
Well, it's the fire form of
But it-
candy.
You're
Yeah.
right. That is a really good point. Yeah.
No, you make a good point. I just hate cinnamon and cotton candy.
Mm.
So you said those two words that I've never heard
and
next
it
to
just
each
like
other,
cringed.
and I like my.
Your body rejected it
Yeah.
immediately.
Sorry.
Okay.
Do you guys remember there was this like young children's book called The Chocolate Touch, and it was essentially it's essentially the story of King Midas, but
Yeah, I
like
was gonna say.
instead of like a king, it's a little boy who like loves chocolate, gets a chocolate touch, and then all of a sudden he turns his mom into chocolate, and he like
Oh,
begs
God.
the magic candy shop owner like, please take this away, and he ends up becoming happy with just eating broccoli.
Oh.
Yeah. Or something like that.
Oh, it was a lesson.
Yes.
It was an allegory not only for greed but for stop eating chocolate.
So, and
Children.
eat bigger vegetables.
Is the mom still chocolate?
Yeah, I
no,
was
the
also...
mom, like he comes back home and his mom is okay.
Okay.
And cooking
Well.
for him right now.
Thank
That's I
God.
think the plot of Spider-Man: No Way Home. He turns everyone to chocolate. He goes to
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. He's like, please turn him back. And he turns away, he turns back. Doctor Strange is now chocolate.
Yeah.
You talking about turning someone to chocolate reminded me of the chocolate house from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. The
I was also thinking about that. The castle.
the
Yeah, where
princess-
he's like, you should eat it soon. And he's like, I intend to live here. And,
And
then
then
he
it just
dies
melts.
of
It
chocolate.
melts
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's a desert.
Did
Yeah.
you know, I found this out recently, the first year that Cal Arts opened, the first graduating class, it had John Lasseter, Brad Bird, and
Oh,
Tim
yeah.
Burton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
You already knew that?
I knew they went there. I didn't know it was the first.
It was the
class.
first,
Wow.
yeah, like literally
that's
like
a pretty
freshman year
good-
first grand opening of this.
And now they're like big time like movie producers, directors,
Yeah.
creators.
It's cool to think about. Cool. Well, I think that does it for us on this the penultimate episode of Thunder and Lightning Gaming podcast before the 100th one. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Did we have anything we wanted to talk about real quick? Go watch our dentist documentary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, making a video about the Friday the 13th series that'll be out 2 days from now if you're listening to this the day that it comes out. And if the spirit moves you, go subscribe to us on Twitch, but don't feel pressured. But if you want to, we'd appreciate it. But also, you could just follow if you haven't already, because that's totally free.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which is relevant information now. I always say that, and it's like, well, duh. But now, it's relevant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that'll do it for us. Until next time, I've been Thunder.
I'm Lightning.
I'm Monsoon.
And I'm Dr. Paine.
Like it. That's how it should be.
And we'll see you next time. Thank you for listening and watching. And if you like what you see, please be sure to subscribe.
Our channel is daily uploads from podcasts to video essays, let's plays to skits.
Be sure to find us on Twitch and Patreon.
Our theme song is Sunny Day by Froggy and the Friendship, and our Let's Play intro is Sunny Bit by the same band.
Link to all these in the description below. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.